What up, people of the world? Special Caesar here, coming at you with more sweet video game action. Welcome back to Dark Deity. We are on this ship level, which is proving to be pretty challenging. You have to get to these squares, which I think indicate fire on the ship, and put them out. If you put them out by standing on them, they deal 10 to 15 damage to a unit, or 3 damage to the ship. And your ship's health, it starts at 100. So by day 5, it's already down to 52. You've got 10 turns, basically, to save the ship. It's quite tough. It's very demanding. You can eat some food. HP 45. She's missing 22.
Whatever you need.
Corn on the cob, 50 HP, 6 HP. Use corn on the cob. I think we're going to have to rely on food. Gonna have to rely on food to keep pushing the attack. Whoa, 18 damage and he criticaled as well. Fuck me, that's a lot of damage. Irving might be dead.
Strength is the only path to peace.
Yeah, it's lucky you got that level because you're about to lose a stat, buddy. Another fucking critical. Fuck off. RNG is fucking
Be honored that I'll kill you myself.
We got a couple of criticals ourselves, to be honest.
One more for the good guys.
One more for the good guys. Hee, miss me.
Die.
Die. We do like Sloane a lot. She is so beastly.
All falling into place.
It's all falling into place. She's so powerful. It's great. We love her. Yeah, neither of my units can get to him, so he can take a step back. And
right away.
Come running up and heal him.
Rally to me.
Rally to me.
All yours.
How much damage will these guys do to her? Probably quite a lot. 18. Yeah, that's not bad actually. It's not great. We'll do 0 times 2.
It will be done.
We really need one of these guys to deal with them, but they just do so much damage, these fuckers.
Let's get going.
Yeah, do that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, mate, you're doing a fine job. Keep it up.
I've got a lot to learn.
I've got a lot to learn. We are losing health so quickly on this thing, on this ship. 32, yeah, do it. Oh,
Would hate
nice.
to be you right now.
Yeah, mate, do 120 damage like usual 69. I guess it wasn't a mage.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Yeah, you're a beast, mate. $19 times 2, do it.
You crossed the wrong, Valburin!
See anyone that'll kill him. Good hit as well.
All yours.
Okay, so we need to kill this guy first.
I'd be honored.
You can barely do any damage to him, what about you? You have the best chance to start with. 12 damage, do it.
Honored.
30.
You face the Sonori.
It's a shame. You're so cute.
Oh, this is gonna hurt, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna sting a bit. 68.
Am I needed?
14, 18, 23, 18. It keeps moving up there as well, the further we get.
Yeah, I better get paid.
Ship health 31. No one can even bloody reach that. It's so annoying. See, and there's another one down here. How am I supposed to get to that? Am I just supposed to leave someone behind and just spread people out, knowing that there's going to be fire appearing or things appearing down here when we've already put them out? That's ridiculous. You're supposed to be able to anticipate something like that.
Oh, all right.
Awaiting orders.
We need you in this fight.
Oh, I can't kill him.
Impressive, is it not?
Am I needed? This will do.
This will do indeed. Motherfucker. Where's dodge?
On the move. It will be done.
Huh? Here to help.
Did you make it on there? No. 17 times 2, shitness. Maybe 37 times 2 though, so it's about the same. Still, you must have a lot of speed to be getting times 2s. $55 damage.
One more for the good guys.
Be honored that I'll kill you myself.
Yeah, man, be honoured. Ship's health is 22, and there are no orange things anywhere that I can see. I need to move into there. I'd rather not use a healer, but okay. You can come down here in case one of them appears down there.
Honored.
Huh?
I suppose it's a good thing actually that there aren't any around me. That there aren't any orange squares in front of me.
That was close.
So in theory, this turn, no damage should be done to the ship. I should just get damage done to these 2 units. According to what they say about, according to what I think is what's going on. Shit, I don't know who's going to take this hammer. Whoever takes that hammer is going to be fucked.
It will be done.
Huh?
Whoever takes that hammer is going to absolutely get fucked unless we can come and kill it quick. 28 times 2. Yeah, Sloan, you're an absolute beast. I love you. 37 times 2. He'll be dead, yeah. Let's do the hammer.
It's all falling into place. Huh?
How can I assist? Draw near to the light.
Whatever you need.
Oh, I was hoping she could kill her. Yeah, she can. If she hits. Yeah, fucker.
Nice move.
I know I can be strong.
Okay, so I should still have 22 health next turn. Yep, okay, that's how it works.
I better get paid.
Awaiting orders.
You're going to get healed anyway, so wait there and get healed.
I will. Thought you'd never ask. Right between the eyes.
80 damage! None up there. None down here. Good. Two there. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Oh, yeah, good shot. Oh, I was hoping you'd be able to make it to there. Oh, you can.
In service to the order.
Nice level, lady. I'll do 10 damage to me, okay. Well, this guy needs to kill him first.
On the move.
Can't always hit the mark.
Whatever it takes. Strength is the only path to peace.
He has 0 magic. No magic whatsoever.
I'd be honored.
Honored. You face the Sonori.
Yeah, he'll do quite a lot of damage to you if he hits you. Oh no. Come over here.
Whatever you need.
Come right here. Come right here. $32 damage. Oh, he dodged it. Nice.
Even now, the arena is with me.
The arena is one there. That's it. You can't reach it. Lincoln can though.
Thought you'd never ask.
I'd be honored.
Take care your blood doesn't stain my robes!
Oh, he dodged it.
Impressive, is it not?
Stay back, creep!
Ha! Hilarious.
Maybe with some style next time.
Couldn't have done it without you, Butter.
Nice. Everything with defense. Very nice.
This should be fun.
That's it. All the ship covered. Wow. She just destroyed it. And she gets health back for some reason. I'm not sure why she keeps getting health back. Oh, she heals. She's a conjurer, yeah. I forgot conjurers heal for the damage they deal. She's so decent. She's obscenely powerful. Hooray, we finished the level.
You really are lucky to have me.
And Sloane was the MVP. Of course she was. She was beastly there. I'm glad we finished that level. That really confused me at the start. I didn't know what I had to do with the... I don't know why we just randomly got the game over. That was confusing. Well, you certainly took your time strolling up here. You're lucky I had things under control. Is that what that was? I'm sorry, this was all my fault. Really? Now that could be impressive. It's true. Well, I suppose there's no hiding it now. I'm an adept, black-blooded. It was me the elements were after. Oh, I should have just stayed in Laveli. Then I never would have caused all this trouble. Why would the elementals be after her? Because of our nature, we adepts have a special connection to the elemental world. Flames may flow from our fingers as easily as tears fall from one's eyes. But there's a price to pay for that too. Elemental spirits are often drawn to us, and not too friendly ones at that. You're an adept too, and from Nullius? Black-blooded, I know those foul words all too well. Etlan is far behind us now. You need not utter them here. Wow, I had hoped to meet others in Verora, but not so soon. It's a shame you are treated so in Nullius. In Aramor we are prized. And yet it seems, regardless of superstition, any king is happy to have us serve them in the armies. There are 3 of you? Yes, while this is all very touching, might I suggest we assess the damage and continue this conversation out of the rain? Yes, the damage. Oh, my rugs. Rugs? Oh, wow. They're absolutely ruined. You put your Hunspan rugs on a poop deck, what do you expect? They really brought the deck together. Chapter 13, Resurgent of Purpose. party and crew battle with some spirits on the high seas, having attracted them with a high volume of adept blood on board. This brings them the fortune of meeting Monroe and Iris, 2 other passengers, who find themselves lacking a final destination. The party agrees to let them come along. No one expects that their journey will get any easier. They reach around Isn's Hope, a harbour town, after leaving his ship and preparing his crew to wait for the group. Ford comes along. They set off the long trek to Celebons, where the Order of Eternals makes its home. Irving prepares to meet his father. Vesta prepares to petition the Order for aid. It's beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. It's ridiculous that you can still see the ocean. Anyone afraid of heights? Can anyone spot the ship? Hello, old humpback. Not with these eyes. Perhaps our young sharpshooter might. Oh yeah, I can see it. Benji, you're not a sharpshooter, you dummy. Not you, Benji. I guess I just can't compete. Still, it's quite a view, isn't it, Irving? Irving? Vesta's been in there for quite some time. Oh, well, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. There's a lot to catch up on. And there she is at last, not a moment too soon. I'm eager to collect any debts and get back to the seas, you know. I'm afraid you'll have to wait a bit longer. The council won't be meeting until tomorrow. You live to disappoint me, don't you? Irving, the Grand Vicar will see you now. Huh? Oh, of course. Well, this is it. You waited your whole life for this. No use in waiting any longer. It's just, I never thought this day would come. Certainly not like this. I understand, old friend. Feels like every day since we left Brookstead, something completely unbelievable has happened. How could you understand, Garrick? You've always known your father. I still wonder if anyone really knows that man, but regardless, this isn't about me. You're going to be fine, Irving. Just stand up straight, try to make a good impression, all the usual things. And don't keep him waiting. Go on. Alistair, Irving. Hello, father. Pardon the mess. Vesta's news was troubling to say the least. Had me turning the place upside down for old records. That's alright. Come here, let me get a good look at you.
Son.
Son, quite the man you've shaped up to be, Irving. A Shildarian, though, and Shildarian through and through. Hair red as ruby, like your brother's, though it seems, as Vesta says, you've changed since the incident. In appearance, I mean. I suppose. Do you feel any different? I think so, especially around the aspects. It's sort of like nettle on my skin, as if I can feel the energy inside them. Black Knight, then it's as I feared. Father, I'm afraid I have worse news still.
Sterling.
About Sterling, yes, we tried to save him, Marin, Bianca, Lincoln, but the blast. Father, I'm sorry. Sterling, I think somehow I knew, if that's possible, something in Vesta's voice. If I had only gotten there sooner, I know I could have. No, you mustn't blame yourself. Though this news is grave indeed, no doubt this weighs on your heart as much as mine. It does, even after all this time, it hardly feels real. He was like a father to you. Yes, that's all too understandable. That wasn't my intention, father. Yeah, bitch, where have you been? Why should I listen to you now all of a sudden? I don't take orders from nobody, guy. He'd find a way to see the good somehow, wouldn't he? He'd say, look, father, there's one son yet in front of you with plenty to be proud of, and he'd be right. That would have been just like him. Do you think you know what happened, or who he is, the sorcerer who caused the explosion? The Order has its suspicions. We've been following the disappearance of the aspects for some time. All the more reason I'm thankful you and your friends preserved so many. I'm glad you found us. I am too.
Listen.
Look, I know no amount of words can make up for lost time, but I just wanted you to understand. It was a true burden for me to be absent from your childhood years, and so many of your brothers. I understand. I know that's hardly an apology, son, but well, an apology is something I can't give. The protection of the aspects has fallen to the most capable members of our family for generations. I did my best to explain that to your mother before we wed. Mother always emphasized the importance of your mission. I think I'm beginning to see that firsthand. Yes, well, I find myself wishing the importance less and less with each day. How is your mother? Fine, I suppose, though I haven't seen her since I left Brookstead. You know, Ivy, I was hoping to spare you burdens of this life, but it seems destiny's brought you right back into the thick of it. I want to know what it will ask of me. I want to be ready for it, not like it was on the battlefield. Do not hold that day against yourself. That's a burden no heart can bear. No matter how strong you've become, you're still young. You're giving everything you can. Everything I have isn't always going to be enough. I keep giving it because it's all I've ever known, but I can't understand how I'm supposed to keep it going. Gods, I have to believe most would have cracked under this much pressure at your age. You've grown into a warrior well before most. I suppose it's in our blood. Son, for what little it's worth, I'm proud to be your father. I can hope that my blood had some say in the man you've become, but to do it... Oops. Listen, I've arranged quarters for you and your companions in the city. Go and get some rest. We'll have a long day of proceedings tomorrow. Thank you, Father. And Irving, I can't tell you how much it lifts my spirits in these grim days to finally meet you. You truly are the kind of son that would make any father proud. I'm glad of it, Father. I'll see you in the morning. Alistair. Who's this new chick? There's two new chicks. What's going on? Members of the Third Circle and the Friends of the Order of Eternals, I thank you for gathering here on such short notice. There is much to discuss, so I suggest we begin immediately. One of our own, Vesta of the Fourth Circle, brings disturbing testimony from the Emblem. Councillors and friends, just weeks after receiving word from Crooked Spire about the disappearance of the Aspects, my temple was attacked by a powerful necromancer. In all the years that I've kept the temple, I've never seen such magic as this. For this reason, I expect him to be in possession of at least 2 eternal aspects, possibly more. He was capable of phasing large distances and raising innumerable dead. I was completely overwhelmed. Were it not for the arrival of my new companions, we would likely no longer be in possession of the aspects which I swore to protect with my life. And who are these companions? Friends, both old and new. Once we had routed the necromancer, they shared with me that they too had encountered a similar figure in a derelict noble manor in northern Etland. There it seems he was pursuing an heirloom with the Drakenweld family, an aspect that perhaps had slipped through our requisition efforts. Nonsense. Councillor, not now. What's more, they informed me that they were themselves aware of several sites throughout thought to contain aspects which were recently looted and were in possession of a handful of aspects themselves. It was then that I elected to bring them here for their safety, the protection of their aspects, and those which I kept at the Temple of Fame. What folly! Allow me to summarize. This priestess gets word of missing aspects and feats of sorcery too powerful for one man alone. She then just happens to meet a rogue group of aspect wielders and decides to hand over her trove and lead them directly to us. I believe we have found our culprits, Grand Vicar, open and shut. I will remind the good counsellor that my son is among this group of rogues he speaks of. If I might interrupt, sir, my name is Maeve Leveron. I address the body on behalf of the Mystic Council. The Mystic Council, that sounds all mystic and mysterious. We believe these events may be connected to the disappearance of the Prodigy. He has eluded our observation now for quite some time. The Prodigy? A talented group of musicians who like to sing about twisted fire starters and various death metal rock songs. No, a talented student from Cosmere University with an unprecedented propensity for magic. Perhaps he is capable of such sorcery. That troublesome expellee from Cosmere? What would he want with the aspects? I doubt he read enough to ever learn of them. Enough, Counselor. You will hold your tongue while testimony is given. Vesta, do you trust these companions of yours? Yes, Grand Vicar, I trust them with my life. They have preserved it on more than one occasion, and at great risk to their own lives. And you believe they are sincere in their account? Entirely. Well, one thing is clear. Whoever is collecting these aspects has sinister intentions and must be apprehended before they can inflict further damage. And we are to believe these ones had no hand in this mischief based on the testimony of one priestess? Vesta is an esteemed ranking member of the Fourth Circle and entitled to every honor therein. But no, our fate will not rest on her testimony alone. If her word is true, then the quest I will give will surely empower them to find and defeat the threat we face. But if her word is false, this quest will destroy them. You speak of the trial of the soul, sir? Yes. The temple of Koeli Sumash has been lost for a millennia. I must admit I'm surprised, sir, even the... Oh, different person. I must admit I'm surprised, sir, even the Archmystic does not know of its location. Nor do I, but I do know where its knowledge resides. Fair enough. Vesta, you will take your companions to the ruins of the Temple of Hilaric in the Towering Weald. There you will find a compass of sorts. It will guide you to the Temple of Koeli Sumash. If you then pass the soul trial, you need not return here. You will discover all that we can offer you in your quest to find and defeat this menace. Though your triumph against them, I cannot guarantee. What should we expect to find in the ruins? Resistance. Acquiring the compass was not intended to be easy, and you should proceed through the Towering Weald with care. One of my scribes will provide you with our most recent chartings of the forest, but the Sylvan tribes that inhabit it are as nomadic as they are lethal. There's no telling where they'll crop up one day to the next. I would also like to join them, sir, if I might. The Mystic Council is quite concerned about these incidents. I was just about to suggest something of the like. Depart with them. I will write to your superiors in the morning. Will you take your warden with you? Who the fuck is this guy? What a beast. She will. Well, it seems that we had decided then. If that's the case, I'd consider us adjourned. Indeed, Investor, I cannot make this warning to you and your companions too strongly. The device you seek in the ruins is of great power and may be of great use to you, but it is quite dangerous. Trust it no more than you would a snake in a wicker basket. As you will, sir. Good. Son, I give you and your friends my blessings. Go and make your preparations quickly. Time is not on our side. Okay, so this person's a ranger. We want to go with another witch hunter, I suppose, because we want to deal with as many mages as possible. What's the special thing? Defeating enemy grants plus 30% dodge for one turn. That's cool. Yeah, another witch hunter will be good. And this guy could be another reverie. Adepts, there's so many adepts. Yeah, and what's this magic? Can't take over 30% of max HP in one hit. Take over 30% of max HP. What's his max HP? Doesn't say. That's quite a cool ability. We've got so many units now, it's crazy. Just going to check the inventory of the new ones. Males, which ones are, which is aspect of lightning. If doubling, second attack deals 25% increased damage. Nice. And what's his? Kills grant 2% power till end of chapter. Whoa, nice. I want to compare some of these units. So 61 health, 14 strength, 22 dexterity. Garrick is 20, 63, 20 dexterity. I don't know, I've got too many units to manage. This is absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. Wait a minute. Imagine the bonds. Oh my god, the bonds in a second are going to be lethal. We've at the moment, in the meantime, we've got 6 tokens, 6 tier 2 tokens to upgrade. Sloane's damage done up. Garrick's already done it. Where's Caius? Caius has done it as well. Lincoln can get his upgrade actually. Aldo needs his. Oh, he doesn't have a tier 1, okay. Sophia, actually, yeah. And we've got 5k, so we can buy another jar of milk. And I think I'll give it to the kid again. Oh, he's still got he's got 2 jars of milk to drink. I forgot to do it. We were in a bit of a time rush last episode. The last battle we did was a time one, so I didn't have time for him to sit around drinking milk. He had to keep advancing. Bonds. Let's have a quick gander at how many there are. Yeah, there are absolutely tons of them. Right, let's get started on them. We've got a little bit of time left before the end of the episode, so let's dive in. So, it was good to see you on the boat. Familiar faces are few and far between right now.
Explain.
Yeah, I thought they know each other. What in the world are you doing with these people? You heard that my father disowned me and I dropped off the map, I presume. Of course, where were you? Captured by bandits, funnily enough. Irving and the others rescued us. Us? Ah, Sophia is the dearest friend I've ever had, though I'd appreciate you not telling her that. Her family took me in after my exile, fed me, clothed me. In peasant garb, I'm sure. I'd love to see what that looked like. I'm sure you would, you fiend. Either way, we stuck with them. I have no place in sojourn, and there are other reasons to stick around. What happened in the Waste? Last I heard, your travelling companions wiped out both the Aramoran and the Delian armies and killed the commander.
Gods!
Keep your voice down. Sterling's little brother is on board. He had to watch him die, and now has to carry the guilt that the whole kingdom thinks he was the one who killed him. That's awful. From what I heard, Sterling is a good man. That is pretty awful. Yes, and so is his brother, Monroe. I know you have no real purpose in Varel, so I won't pry. I think you should join us. I can't explain why unless you promise to stay with the group.
Naturally.
Alright, Valmiran. I've known you for a long time, and I've never known you to care for anything at all. You have my curiosity. We just got given like 7 new characters. It's crazy. Alright, Monroe, spill. What's the real reason you booked passage to Varroa?
Ugh.
I told you forward a quiet vacation. I'm sure that's a foreign concept to you, but asking me about it repeatedly isn't going to help. Come on, we both know that's a cover story. And what makes you so sure? Because I invented the cover story.
Fool.
Fool, I'm highly skeptical of that. I'll tell you how it happened.
Pointless.
I'd rather you didn't. It was dark and stormy night. How original. You're right, that's quite common in my line of work, but this time I wasn't at sea. I'd stopped at a little port in southern Aramor, as I liked to do in those days. It was a good place to resupply, and let's just say I had enough old friends to visit to last me a couple of nights, but I couldn't tell them that was the reason I'd stopped in, of course. So I said I was there to visit my sister. Only problem was, it's not the biggest port. I ran into each of them on their night off. That's hilarious. And so you told each one the other was your sister.
I do my best.
Right in, my friend. You've been there too?
Was that all?
No, this was entirely too predictable. Well, a man has his ways. Hilarious. You have your ways, Ford. I have my own. And don't imagine your ways served you so well when your 2 friends got to talking. Yeah, I tried not to stop in that port anymore. Your poor sister. She must wonder what's become of you all this time.
Calm down.
I don't even have a sister. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. You rascal, rapscallion, you. Caius. Hey, you really seem to know what you're doing out there. Glad someone thinks so. Well, if you don't, you're sure fooling us.
I don't know.
I don't know, I just feel like I should know how to control my powers by now, but it's a process, I guess.
Huh?
Always is. You think Arima became the champion of Oasis overnight? Sometimes that seems more likely. Then you learning to control your own powers? Psh, I'd say you're well on your way, Iris. If you hadn't told me, I never even would have guessed there was an issue. I appreciate you saying that, Caius. You know, sometimes I feel the way you do, really. I think if everyone knew how much of my success was due to luck rather than skill, they'd lose all respect for me. Ha ha ha. Why are you laughing? Because that's ridiculous. You shoot with the eyes of a hawk, and you rush into dangerous places to keep others out of trouble. Your arrows have probably spared more strikes than I can count. Now, see what you just did? You focus on my gifts and accomplishments, and encourage me to do the same. And it works. Help me feel more confident. Now, hopefully, it won't get to my head. But all you need to do is believe that same thing yourself. But it's different for me. Is it? Yes, it's always so much easier to see your own flaws. That's true for all of us. Only mine haven't changed. They're the same year after year. Don't worry, you'll have new challenges ahead. If there's anything life can guarantee, it's that. That's not exactly comforting. Yeah. Look, when you first discovered you were an adept, could you blast people with your abilities? Not intentionally.
Relax.
And now you can, see? It just takes time, Iris. I guess that I'm trying to say is, be patient with yourself. It'll be worth it in the end.
If you say so.
Thanks, Caius. I'll try. Orima has Alden. Oh, whoa. Orima has loads. Sarah. Sarah, have I really changed so much since your time in Oasis? I may have spoken out of place when I said that.
Surely not.
Hardly. After your exile, you've little cause to love my family, and even less cause to blame you for a decree you did not issue. Perhaps. I'm not sure I'm entirely blameless. I might have spoken up on your behalf.
Stop.
If you feel it's safe and effective to do so, you would have. You've always held the welfare of your people in your heart. That has not changed. I wish the same could be said of my uncle. He may not have been far off the mark when he did what he did. I was too blinded by the injustice of it all to see it then, but had I remained longer in Oasis, I might have met defeat sooner than expected.
Unbelievable.
I can't even think of a fighter since who stood a chance of besting you in the arena.
The arena.
In the arena, no, but outnumbered in a dark alley, I might not have fared so well. A shame that it might have to come to that, and a boon that it didn't.
We need you in this fight.
A greater boon still that you're with us now. Your assistance has already proved invaluable.
It will be done.
Then you'll have it as long as I'm able. I can't tell you what a comfort that is to me. You don't have to. I know, because I'm such a beast. You wield powerful magic, young wizard. I guess so. Honestly, I don't really try to. It kind of just happens. Then you have a natural ability. That is a gift, but you shouldn't let it toss you about. I feel like I've gotten used to that at this point. With some improvements to your form, you could. Best to start now.
Huh?
What do you think I should change? Then you should when you cast a spell, take a warrior's stance. Plant your feet at shoulder's width, bend slightly at the knees, and lean into the staff. This will help you anticipate the force of the spell. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Maybe we could spare a bit so I can try it out.
You misunderstand.
Battle is a far better teacher than an aspiring partner. Alright, I'll give that a go next chance I get. Think you can keep an eye out and let me know if I've got it? It's hard not to notice your spellcasting, my friend, but yes, I won't be far. Thanks, we're really lucky to have you with us, Arima, for now at least. But I hope you'll think about staying. There's no shortage of things to think about in times like these, but with or without me, all of you have an important role to play in the days ahead, and the means to accomplish your goals.
Yep.
That's right, I always knew my sister would do great things. In a way, graduating early turned out to be a good thing. Now I get to be a part of it and help her. I'm sure she depends on you more than she admits, Alden. You have a lot to offer this group. I might even say more than most, but I wouldn't want that to go to your head.
Are you sure?
I don't know about that.
I
Good.
like that.
I like that. A bit of humility will serve you at least as well as proper form. So what, he doesn't have proper form, is that what you're saying? He only has humility. That's not very nice. I hope you don't mind me saying so, Orima, but getting to fight with you is a bit surreal. Ha, it seems I've no shortage of admirers in this company. Not at all. I didn't grow up in Oasis, but everyone from old men to the street urchins told stories about your fights. Where did you grow up? Concordia? Ah, I've never been, but then again, I hardly travelled at all before my exile. Let me tell you, you're not missing much, unless you have a taste for massive supply caravans, or watching beggars scrapping the dust over a loaf of bread. I wouldn't say I fall into those categories. Then Oasis was a much better choice. What was that always your dream as a child to move to the capital? As soon as I learned what my father did, yes. He was a fighter too. Indeed, I think that's what planted the desire to compete within me at a young age. I believe it, honestly. I think that's why stories about you always have fascinated us as kids. Your childhood dream wasn't just something you talked about, you actually lived it. For a time, I guess, but that's always true, isn't it? What happened to you wasn't fair. I think even those who orchestrated it knew that, but the end always comes sooner or later.
Things change.
So it does, and now we have before us a new beginning. Exactly, and that's pretty exciting. Yes, it is. Okay, we've still got a few more to go, guys, but we are running out of time. We have come up to the hour, so I'm going to wrap things up here for now and just dive straight into the next episode. Thank you so much for being here and watching the stream. I do hugely appreciate it, guys. You're awesome. So I will see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, and as always, stay classy.